Hi, I'm Suey, and I'm with you today to share my plans for October reading, or my October TBR. First of all, I am in the middle of reading a book called Feed by Mara Grant for book club this month, and I talked a little bit about it in another video that was a wrap-up video of what I've been reading the past 6 months. So if you want to hear my current thoughts about that, be sure and check out that video. But basically, I am about halfway through and I'm not so sure about this one. Let me know if you've read it and what you thought about it. Hopefully I'll finish that one soon. The other day when I was going through book stacks, I noticed this one in my pile. It's called Fingersmith by Sarah Waters. And I remember people talking about it being a little bit of a spooky, suspenseful story for October. So I started it, read one chapter, and am intrigued so far. Let me know if you've read it and what you think. I've read one other Sarah Waters book and I really liked it, so I'm hoping that this one will also be a favorite. I've read about 2/3 of this one. It's the second book in the Lost Wonderland Diaries series by J. Scott Savage, a middle grade story about two kids who go back to Wonderland and experience lots of the same things that Alice did. They are transported back to Wonderland by the diaries that they found of Lewis Carroll, who is a great something uncle of the girl in the book. So that's why they found the diaries. It's very fun, and I know that a lot of middle grade age kids would love it. I struggle with it a little bit sometimes because of kind of the silliness of it, but I still want to get through this one because I got it as an ARC from the local publishing company. So I should read it, don't you think? The other day we went to an author event the library had, and it was all about romance. So a bunch of romance authors came, and this author was not there. This was my free book that the library was giving to everyone. So there was a whole bunch of books piled, and we could just choose, and that was stressful because I wanted to read many of them, but I'd heard some people talking about this one, People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. So I would love to read that one the next month. And in my other video where I talked about the things I've read this summer, I mentioned that I made a stack of books. I mean, I have lots and lots of books I haven't read, but I just picked out 10 books and I made a stack of them, books that I've had forever that I haven't read. And so I decided I need to read these books, and I read one a month or so ago, and then there's 2 more that I grabbed off the top of that stack that I would love to read sooner than later. Magic Study by Maria V. Snyder, and An Ember in the Ashes by Sabatahir. This series was really popular a while back, and I remember grabbing it at some point and then never reading it, and I would love to get that one read. And then this one I've read the first book of, called Poison Study, and I absolutely loved it, and so I need to keep going on this one and see what happens with these characters. Normally I could do this fairly easily, but lately I have a struggle actually reading and concentrating on reading. So I doubt I will get through this, but this is my goal for October. So wish me luck, and let me know what your plans are for October reading, and if you've read any of these books, and if you can tell me what your thoughts were about any of them. See you next time. Happy reading. Bye.